Hello everyone. Hello. I'm here. It's Thursday. It's final Splatfest time. Grand Festival! The Grand Festival! Final Splatoon 3 Splatfest. Oh, I didn't appear for a second. Let me get my awesome Grand Festival items. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all having a good Thursday. I have to be up early tomorrow, so I don't actually know how much of the Splatfest I'll stream. Plus, Draft League tomorrow could happen Saturday. It depends on how long TTT runs, but I might also want to spend the rest of that night prepping for Codename stream on Sunday. We've got a busy couple of days ahead of us. But I was dead set on streaming this. I knew it had to happen. But it's a little weird. When I first started streaming, like in 2019, that was around when the last Splatfest happened for Splatoon 2. And that I was, like, fully, like, invested in. I, like, put all of my effort into, and I lost. I was on Team Order. We lost. But that's fucking okay. But I streamed a lot of that. And now it's, like, 5 years later, we're at the final Splatfest of Splatoon 3, and it just... I think, like, everybody kind of has, like, a little bit of mixed feelings about this game. I could be wrong. Maybe there's someone out there who's like, yo, this is just straight up the best game ever made. This is better than any game that's ever been made before. I don't know if I believe that, but I could see it. There could be, like, one person out there. Oh, fuck. Oh, they have, like, a whole new area that this is happening at. What the fuck? Can we visit this place after the Splatfest? Saw someone say Splatoon 3 is both the best and worst game in the series. Yeah. Yeah. There's, like... And it's, like, something I can talk about more when we get kind of into the game more. But it really does feel like that. It's, like... Strictly speaking, there are a lot of, like, really good quality of life changes that make the experience smoother. The base game DLC is... Or not base game DLC. The base game single player is the best that it's been, even if I think the story's kinda dumb. Dude, Callie and Marie. Side Order is like, I could take it or leave it. It's an interesting DLC. I'm kinda glad it's not just another Octo expansion. Given that Octo expansion is already so good, how do you make Octo expansion but better? It's tough. It's tough. They tried it with the single player, and I would not consider the single player better than Octo expansion, but Side Order being its own, like, weird, like, roguelike experience, that's cool. I like that. I think its story is better than the base game story. Like, I don't know, when I think of, like, the single player Splatoon 3, I'm like, it's fun, but it's also, like, stupid. Like, I don't know, you fight, like, Mr. Grizz on a rocket in space, and I'm just like, this is fucking stupid. It's just kind of crazy. Yeah, it's... I feel like it kind of has to be, because it's, like, a roguelite kind of thing. But it's definitely, like, for, like, a Splatoon final boss, I understand that people would be disappointed by it. Oh, here's Deep Cut. Bro, you're at the wrong venue! Dude! They went to the Deep Cut concert with a Callie and Marie shirt on. Dude, you too! What is going on? You're all at the wrong place! This is crazy. Where's Off the Hook? We found Squid Sisters at Deep Cut. Where's Off the Hook? I mean, I'm Team Future. The reason I picked Team Future is mostly my stubbornness and being like, I have to be on Big Man's team, though. Like, I like Callie and Marie, and, like, Pearl and Marina. They're all great characters. Like, you guys know me, I love the Squid Sisters, but... I mean, listen. I'm not satisfied with Big Man's Splatfest performances. Even though they changed it, and he's won more Splatfest since then, I think he needs one more dub. You know, Callie, Marie, Pearl, and Marina, they all got their Splatfest win. Fry, Big Man, they all got fucked. Fry and Big Man got fucking fucked. And you know what? It is technically another dub for Shiver if Team Future wins, but at least it evens the ratio a bit. And that's what we're all about here. Wait, the Squid Sisters not at the other place? Why are they on this big stage now? I don't know what's going on. They're like cloning the Squid Sisters? They're rotating? I just want to know where Off the Hook is. We haven't seen them yet. This is crazy. Saw a puff of smoke when Deep Cut was finished. Oh, fuck. They exploded them. Deep Cut is never coming back. Face it, Dave. Big Man is dead, and he's never coming back. But yeah, I'm with Team Future. Honestly, it's also one of those things where, like, it's not that I'm not invested in the Splatfest theme. I think it's a really good Splatfest theme. It's just, I don't know what the fuck I would pick otherwise if I didn't pick it arbitrarily. Because, like, the past determines who you are. You can't run away from the past. The present is what you're fucking living through. You gotta put that into consideration every day. And the future is like, well, you gotta consider what you're gonna be doing years from now. Even if you don't want to, you're gonna be doing shit for the rest of your life. So the future is important too. Well, there's off the hook. But it's like one of those things where it's like, I think most people are kind of picking arbitrarily. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a bunch of people who are like, oh, I'm so determined to do the past. Or, oh, I'm looking forward to the present. I think present being the Splatfest team that has the most right now is a little crazy. Because I think one of the things that people would pick it for is to, like, determine the like, next game in the series. And, like, the present theme would just be, like, Splatoon 2 again. You're just... that's what it's gonna be. It's like... it's gonna be Splatoon 2 again. Nintendo Switch 2 comes out, guess what? It's Splatoon 2 again. But, you know, it's not a bad thing. Splatoon 2 is a very good game. But that's all I'm saying. Like, it is the theme where, like, the future of the series would basically be, like, the status quo. That would be the same shit, different ass. Past and future, you could get some interesting things out of that. I mean, we've already seen Splatoon kind of delve into, like, sci-fi and stuff. We've seen Splatoon delve into, like, a lot of, like, 80s nostalgia with, like, Octo expansion. So it's like, you know, we know they can cook. Either way, we know they can cook. Wait, what the fuck is recon? I don't know what that means. How the fuck do I play the video game? What fucking option do I choose that lets me play Splatoon 3 instead of walk around like a concert? Dude, DJ Octavio is here? We got merchandise for all the characters. By the way, we didn't see it on stream. Oh, dude, Deadfish is here. That's cool. I'm glad they're here. What the fuck was I saying? Holy shit, I just got distracted by the tiny Squid Sisters dolls. Holy shit. These would be fucking awesome if they were real. The Splatoon, like, plushes that are out are extremely good, but now I also want, like, a fucked up one where they have big heads and tiny bodies. Literally, where the fuck do I go to play Splatoon 3? I don't even know. This is an invisible wall. Found Spike? Where the fuck is the video game? I'm so confused. But yeah, I think... Oh, I can join from the menu? Oh. Well, I'm stupid, so I forgot. Alright. Let's do our free... Not free, but our cheap gacha pull. The Unknowing Ranker. Do I have some sushi active? No, keep effect. Sorry. Oh, let me claim my Splatfest stuff. You're right. Damn, we got a lot of shit. Dude, the like, hat is pretty dope. Who had the hat on? I don't remember, because they all have, like, different outfits. But they're also all, like, the same color, so it's like, it throws me the fuck off. Pearl had the hat? She did always have an impeccable sense of fashion. I could dig this fit right now. I could dig this fit. Ugh. Dude, did you hear that, like, the Outer Wilds dev, like, in a shocking twist of fate, they didn't all get laid off. They actually just all left the studio. Because apparently they were trying to, like, go independent, and the person they were negotiating with wasn't playing ball, so they all just left. This is really cool. I'm glad I got the Outer Wilds physical edition a week ago. Well, okay, cool start to the Splatfest. Dude, is it gonna tell me you can't play for 10 minutes? Okay, no. Thank God. It's a hi D, welcome. Dude, I don't know what the fuck's been my luck with games recently. I almost got Visions of Mana, and then, like, within the day of that game coming out, it was like, oh yeah, everybody who worked on that game got laid off. Like, what the fuck? I fucking hate the game industry, bro. Like, what's going on? The gamer senses? I have fucking terrible gamer senses, apparently. The only time I ever have good gamer senses is when I buy Nintendo games, because, like, they're richer than ever. And they're not, like, laying off people because they're in Japan and Japanese labor laws won't let them. Like, fuck. I did buy Grapple Dog 2 today. I've been trying to figure out my quandary of not having games to play off stream, and I was just like, I saw the Grapple Dog 2 sequel drop today, and I was like, I could play that. If it turns out, like, tomorrow that the Grapple Dog 2 devs, like, all, like, died in an accident, I'm fucking sorry. I don't know what to do about that. I just have horrible luck. Why am I doing tricolor? The Splatfest just started. How do they know who's winning? Oh, fuck. Oh, finally! I have killed a random weeb! Yes! Finally! I died. Man, Tricolor Battles is like a way worse gimmick than what they had for Splatoon 2. Do you guys remember when they would, like, make new maps for, like, every Splatfest? That was crazy. That was kind of cool. In this game, it's like, oh, every Splatfest you get to play the worst game mode. Cool, thank you. I say the worst game mode, it's, like, fun, but it's still, like, I don't know. I guess it's better than the ranked modes if you hate being a sweaty gamer, which I do. I wish that Splat Zones had, like, casual queue. The Splat Zones is really fun. That needs to be, like, the #1 thing they do with, like, Splatoon 4. How the fuck can you not queue into, like, ranked modes just normally. I can't believe I killed like 4 people, by the way. Holy shit. I eliminated half of the people in the video game. Me and my one teammate, we're working hard, although... I mean, this is just fucked. It seems so stacked in red team's favor. I don't think we've... Like, me or blue haven't had, like, the lead at any point. Oh, I forgot. It's A to throw fizz bangs. Sorry. Oh, fuck. Nobody can say I haven't worked my ass off to try and get this dub. I've probably killed more people in this video game than anyone else in the game right now. Not in general, but in this lobby. Fuck! That was a terrible place to ultra stamp, I'm sorry. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we got owned. Dude, we ended up in last. That's so sad. Well, I tried my fucking best. I tried my fucking best. Me in newspaper. My best friend in the whole universe in newspaper. Oh god, don't tell me every game is a tricolor match. That would be really upsetting to me. Wait, did I accidentally queue for tricolor? Maybe that's what happened. Oh god, maybe I did. Well, you know what? I get to be on the winning side this time. I get to be on the good side. Yeah? Game? I'm not over the moon about how long that took to load. That's scary. I don't know, that's scary. Okay, if we don't win this, we're duped. We're actually, like, bad at the video game. I guess my assumption is just that this Splatfest is every match is tricolor. That's my assumption. Or I'm really stupid and I queued specifically for tricolor. Bye. Nope. Dude, I'm all up in Red's biz. I can't even do anything about it. There are only 2 of them. If I just juke 2 people... Okay, I didn't do it successfully, but, like, you saw the vision. You saw that and you were like, damn, that's true as fuck. Morgan's real as fuck. But yeah, I'm thinking on my own I'm gonna be playing Grapple Dog. Have I been playing Splatfest so you don't know if it's just tricolor? Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're so fucking scared of me. It's embarrassing. That was not my finest moment, but it still worked. The thing is, no matter what anybody says, it still worked. Nope. We're just too good for them. This seems like a really bad map for Tricolor. I don't know how the other teams are, like, supposed to win. Oh. I want my catalog. Just me and you, newspaper, against the world. Those other people are fake as fuck. Uh-oh. Dude, they got Bank Toad on their team too? We're fucked. We're literally fucked. How the fuck are we supposed to be Bank Toad from Super Mario Galaxy? Or was it Super Mario Galaxy 2? Exclusively. I don't remember. Sorry. Yeah, me and newspaper know the biz. We're changing the game. Do a little careful planning first, then you go right in and you start squashing them. I didn't get a single person doing that. That's really fucking sad. There was not a single person who was chilling in the middle to get stamped. But yeah, one thing I can say about Splatoon 3 that I feel more than ever is, like, does this game not feel a little bit like filler? Like, they needed, like, a big holiday title, and then they also, like, the Splatoon devs needed a game in between this and the Switch 2 entry, so they, like, put it together, and, like, that was that. Like, I don't know, I can't help but feel like Splatoon 3 is just, like, a game that needed to exist because they needed some monies for a bit. And they knew a Splatoon game would sell well without having to put, like, a crazy amount of effort because, I mean, they can reuse a lot of stuff from the other two games. And, you know, maybe they're not, like, reusing, like, everything. They change, like, maps and models and stuff, but, like, I don't know, man. Something about this game does, like, scream filler title to me. It does not feel like the next big step for Splatoon. And who knows, maybe the Nintendo Switch 2 entry will feel like that again. And then we'll keep living in a world where every game feels less and less fresh as it goes on. I don't know. I don't know. It's still a good game. It's just... it feels like an in-between title. It feels like they needed a live service game to fill out the last couple years of the Switch's life, basically. I don't know, I'd kind of just be fine if, like, for Splatoon 4, they just, like, actually, like, take the, like, I don't know. They just, like, keep it alive for that console generation. I would literally be fine with that. We don't need Splatoon 4 and 5 next gen. I don't know, I'm also down with the idea of more, like, Splatoon spin-offs. Because we still have, like, none. They have not made a Splatoon spin-off yet, and Splatoon is, like, one of Nintendo's, like, biggest franchises right now. Especially in Japan? Oh my god! But, like, literally, like, a rhythm game spin-off is literally so fucking obvious that it's, like, crazy that Nintendo has not done it. Honestly, it's crazy in general that Nintendo hasn't really done, like, a rhythm game type deal. Because, like, everybody always talks about how, like, great, like, Nintendo music is. Even though Nintendo keeps trying to take down their music from YouTube, people keep uploading it anyways because it's good fucking music. And it's not up officially. Like, they got some jams, and they're not doing anything with them. It's like the only reason they want to have music in their games is so either you can listen to them when you're playing the game, or so you can hear them in the background of some YouTuber talking about, like, fucking Bubsy 3D. Honestly, I feel like I might have suggested this in another Splatoon stream. A Splatoon RPG could kind of go crazy. I feel like it's got, like, a small enough cast of, like, super iconic characters that you could, like, do that. And it could be cool. Like, I don't know, listen, if you're already going to the moon to fight, like, Mr. Grizz the Bear, like, you might as well, like, do, like, a weird RPG spin-off. Who gives a fuck anymore? It's kind of funny, Splatoon lore before Splatoon 3 was, like, kind of interesting. To me, at least. And then, like, post Splatoon 3, it's like, bro, this game's kind of stupid. I don't know if it's maybe me getting older, or it really is just, like, I look at, like, fucking, like, fighting a bear in space as, like, too goofy. But it's, like, it's a little dumb. It's a little dumb. And hi, Joan, welcome. Welcome, welcome. And it's not, like, dumb in, like, a bad way. It doesn't, like, piss me off. It's just, like, I don't know. I think Splatoon stories are, like, maybe kind of stupid. Maybe Splatoon is kind of stupid, but it's okay because it's fun. Dude, red team's kind of fucking us up. I can't believe that another team is winning right now. But it's okay, because I just goobed them. No! Guys! Get it back from the blue team, dude! Okay, I think we might have still won. It was a closer game than the last few games we've had, but I'm thinking we won. Yeah! Let's go. And I was the #1 turf inker. That was all me, baby. With my awesome hat that I stole. My awesome cool hat that's also not mine. I don't know how easy it would be to do. I kind of feel like Splatoon needs, like, a cosmetic system, like, closer to TF2. You know what I mean? Because, like, with TF2, you also get, like, the 3 cosmetics, and that's that. I kind of feel like, I don't know, what if I want to wear the, like, captain's hat? Not the captain's hat, sorry, it's Pearl's hat. What if I want to wear Pearl's hat while also wearing, like, the Plague Doctor mask? Because that would be cool, that would look cool. But I can't, because they're both counted as headwear. I guess you would have to come up with, like, a really good, like, default shirt and, like, really good default shoes, but, like, I don't know. Nintendo's smart. They could figure it out. I'm not a multi-billion-dollar company. If I was, I'd be Nintendo. I leave it all to them. You know, the deed to my house, you know, my bank information. It's all for them. I am happy to hear this song again. It's been literal years since I last heard this song. Fuck, my Pro controller is low on battery. Hold on. I'm sorry to my teammate that I'm letting down right now. I have to plug this in. Alright, there we go. Sorry, I haven't been streaming, like, stuff on PC, so it's not like my controller's been plugged in. Ooh. Fucker. You know what? It's actually pretty close right now. My teammate is, like, doing really good. Because I haven't, like, really gone that much further than, like, back at spawn. What the fuck? My teammate's kind of, like, crap. Z-pop? Or Z-dop? Damn, this one's close. This one's real fucking close. Uh-oh. I tried my best. I tried to be sneaky about it. It turns out I'm not very good at being sneaky. I think we lost badly. Dude, it's like fucking impossible for the team in the middle to lose. Never mind, they might lose to red. That'd be really funny. I wouldn't be mad about that because it would be funny. Man, blue team might just suck. We won! Z-Dop, you are the greatest gamer to ever exist. Oh, I guess we win with red as well. Dude, fucking Z-Dop is like literally the greatest gamer of all time. What the fuck? That is the first time that a team that wasn't in the middle, like, won tonight. And it was all thanks to Z-Dop. I'm not taking the credit for that. Because I wasn't playing that good. I don't think I got that many kills. Holy shit, Z-Dop. You're my goat. My future fiend. I'm excited to be taking my vacation from work next week. Not only so I can go through the Codename stream, but also so I can just not be on my fucking feet for a bit. I mean, I'll still go on walks and stuff, but like, dude, I haven't had a week off from work in like over a year. I need this. Dude, that's Xenoblade. That's the fucking gay blade. I didn't remember the name of it. It's not just called the Xenoblade. The gay blade. Oh, I'm about to make Red's day way worse. I just made my day way worse. Whoops. Dude, we're getting owned. We can't have it happen like this. Whoa. Ow. Damn, are we getting owned? We kinda are. Dude, Z-Dop, we gotta save this doggone Earth. We gotta save this doggone Splatfest. Oh, that's bad. That's bad, right? Dude, I can't leave spawn right now! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is real bad. Dude! They're getting all up in my biz. When the fuck was the last time I even saw someone using the fucking grapple hook in this game? What the fuck is that thing? Looking like Squidward. I don't know what those things are. Is that the ultra signal? Is that what happens when we lose it? Dude, we're so goob. Dude! Why? Who the fuck is this dude with the grapple hook? Coming to spawn camp us. Haven't you guys done enough? We have only 15% of the map! And that's rapidly decreasing! Jesus Christ! We got fucked that match. We got real fucked up. Dude, I saw, like, a really, like, kind of, like, depressing tweet. Or it was, like, a depressing, like, tweet, like, trend that was going around. That was, like, hey, VTubers who have been doing it for 2 years without graduating. How? And I was just like, I have been streaming on and off for over 10 years of my life. There's that many people out there who can't handle doing it for 2? That's crazy to me. Is that actually how, like, prominent of a thing that is? And I don't like, I thought, like, VTuber, like, graduation stuff was, like, mostly, like, the corporate shit. Where it's just, like, the corporate VTubers, like, kind of quit. I didn't know it was just, like, a general thing. I don't know, it's, like, crazy to me. 2 years? I don't know, maybe part of that is that I also get, like, fucked up when I think about, like, people retiring from, like, YouTube and streaming. When they've done it for, like, less than 10 years, and I'm like, you're retiring? Homie, I'm doing this basically for free. I'm doing this for dirt-sucking poor money. I do it because I love it. I don't know, it's like, it's a crazy, like, the internet is such, like, a crazy, like, media landscape now, where people's, like, entire careers are, like, gone in the blink of an eye. Can you imagine, like, how many actors out there, like, did acting for, like, 5 years and then quit? Obviously, it's not gonna be 0, but, like, come on. We haven't even reached a point where any YouTuber slash streamer could stick with it as long as some people stuck with, like, acting. And we're already seeing, like, the retirement videos. I don't know, I guess it does get exhausting to talk to, like, millions of people. But I'm just like, man, if I could do this for the rest of my life, even if I make fucking $0 off of it, I would. Genuinely. Because I have fun doing it. I don't know, I guess it's also one of those things where I don't have the problem of streaming taking up, like, every waking moment of my life. Like, I don't think about, like, oh god, it's Wednesday? Well, I'm not streaming tonight, but I have to spend 8 hours doing stuff for it anyways. Like, I don't know, if I don't want to do something stream-related one night, I won't. I don't have to. I guess it's different when it's your job, but still. Yeah, me and Zdop tried. We tried our best. Benry! Dude! It's Benry from the show! Holy shit. I forgot what the fuck I was even saying, because I didn't know we had a #1 celebrity in chat. Or in-game, rather. That's Benny. You know, I don't even know why I said that ramble of, like, oh, I don't understand how many people could, like, retire, like, that early. If I had, like, millions of dollars from doing bullshit all day, I probably also would retire, actually. If you just gave me millions of dollars in the bank, yeah, I'd probably retire, too. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'd never do a damn thing in my life again. And I wouldn't even be, like, I would not be one of those people that's like, oh, fuck, I gotta do everything in the world now. I gotta go skydiving. I gotta visit, like, every country in the world. I gotta go, like, skiing. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna buy more video games and play them at home. And go on walks. And do that stuff. And become a woman. You know, like normal people do. Like, I don't know, if you gave me $1 million today, I would buy a house and then, like, I don't know, I guess, like, that would be it. I'd buy, like, a decent-sized house, and then I would live there. And then I would just... Maybe $1 million is enough. I need, like, 2 million. Because you know what, in this housing market, 1 million is not gonna cut it. And then the rest of that money is not gonna sustain you the rest of your life. 2 million, you know, you can maybe get that to work for, like, a good, like, 10 or so years. 3 million, now we're really talking. 4 million? If you give me $5 million, I could probably retire the rest of my life. Don't quote me on that, though, because I'm not an economist. Or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't... That's not financial advice. Do not get $5 million and assume you could live the rest of your life off of that. Because you might not be able to. Dude, who the fuck is the purple team? Fucking cowards? I saw that one guy leave. But yeah, this is not financial advice. If you get $5 million, you might still have to work. It's just me. It's just me on my own again. We on the good side right now. We're on the easy dub side. I think we're gonna change the financial game. I'm gonna start doing lottery tickets on stream until I win. Do you think there's, like, anybody who does that? Or can you not do that? Because I guess that would be gambling. If you just, like, did lottery tickets on stream all the time, that probably would go against, like, Twitch's, like, gambling policies. But it would be funny, though. It'd be really funny if there was, like, a streamer dedicated to, like, doing lottery tickets. Dude, Z-Dop is back? The fucking cameo appearance from Z-Dop again? That's crazy. I feel like YouTube's more loose about it, though. I feel like you can get away with doing, like, gambling on YouTube. I don't know, I guess I've never tried to gamble on YouTube. I haven't really felt the need. I haven't thought recently, like, you know, I really need to go to a casino, record it, and then upload it to YouTube. Hasn't happened yet, but it could. I don't know, I feel like it's gotta exist. Uh-oh, what do you mean Ultra Signal lost? Why did it not stamp? Did I fuck up? I might have. Blue team, can you kind of be homies and help us out a bit? It doesn't benefit you at all, but it greatly benefits me if you help us out and make the red team do worse. Oh, fuck. It's looking bad. It's looking bad. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I think we might have just lost right at the end. Fuck. Oh! Let's go. Give me my new abilities. Reaching level 35. We're almost at the next level for Splatfest. Welcome back, Z-Dop, our finest warrior. Oh, yeah. I'm feeling it. I should look up lottery tickets on YouTube. I looked up ticker. I don't think that's gonna give me the results I want. I want to see, like, people doing lottery tickets on YouTube. Not because I actually want to watch that, but because I want to know that it exists. If it does. I'm getting shit for a movie called Lottery Ticket. It's really so hard here, man. Do I have to, like, look up, like, epic lottery ticket win 2015? Just won $1 million. Bought a new car. With, like, an emoji next to it. Is that what I have to do to figure out? Like, you know, curious minds just want to inquire. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I think once we lose the ultra signal, we're like fucked, right? Oh, you just win now? I guess there was the one match we won when we had the ultra signal, but I feel like we also kept them from the ultra signal for longer. Like, we gave them a good 2 minutes without it. I got that guy. Red doesn't even have an ultra signal. I should just go on the offense here. I mean, maybe blue still has it in them to win. But I feel like if I fuck up red a little bit, I could gain us some more ground. I don't know, it's looking a little rough. I don't know what the rest of my team is doing. Oh, yeah. Bringing it back a little bit. Oh! Fuck. Never mind, it's over. It's never been more over. Damn! Dude, one of the results for lottery ticket on YouTube is like Mr. Beast spending $1 million on lottery tickets and winning. Why does he get to win the lottery? He already has money. I think that they should like cut you off from like doing the lottery if you already have like a lot of money. You shouldn't be allowed to have Mr. Beast money and also be able to buy lottery tickets. It just doesn't seem fair to the rest of us. If you're, like, above a certain, like, tax bracket, you should be gated from, like, buying a lottery ticket. They should, like, check that. They should, they should make you come in with your taxes so you can do lottery tickets. And, I mean, I guess that if you were, like, super rich, you might be doing tax fraud anyways. You might find a way to, like, fudge the numbers so that it might look like you're in a low enough tax bracket to buy a lottery ticket. But I think that they should still do it anyways. Because you know what? The amount of people, like, they're gonna have to go through extra steps just to gamble, and I don't think a lot of rich people are gonna do that. Meanwhile, you give them no steps except, oh, you gotta be 21. Like, that's not gonna stop anyone. That didn't stop Mr. Beast. He spent $1 million on lottery tickets. Somebody else could have gambled away their life savings with that. It's fucked up. I got the solar. I got the solar octopus. We got this. They're playing Suffer No Fools a lot. I guess there's only so many Splatfest songs. They randomly played one Ink Me Up, which is a very good song, and I'm surprised that they only had one in them. That was, like, the only song that wasn't, like, as far as I know, just strictly, like, a Splatfest theme. I don't know, having to do only tricolor matches is not exactly getting me into, like, the wow, this is it. This is it for Splatoon 3. What's Ivy? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You know what the problem is? You know what I've just realized? They didn't really, like, dress up for the parts of this Splatfest. I think that's why it's not, like, processing to me that this is, like, the end of Splatoon 3. Because when I look at, like, all their outfits, it's like, they're cool, but none of them scream, like, past, present, or future. They're not, like, dressing up for the part, they're just dressing up to do a concert. Which is, like, it's cool, I guess, but it's not... It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. Stop! I need to get an Ultra Stamp going. Yeah, I'm thinking it's time. Yeah, I'm thinking it's time. Fuck. I got one dude. Dude, I already feel like the Splatoon, like, mental, like, regression going on. Where I get back into the cycle of playing Splatoon, and it's like, oh, now I'm playing worse, because I remembered how to play the game, and the way I play the game is bad. Oh my god, dude, if this gets us the dub, if me doing this nonsense gets us the dub, no, I think it's over. I think they were too close. I think Mr. White just secured it for them. Fuck! I hate you, Breaking Bad. Sorry, I don't mean that. I didn't watch more than a couple episodes of that show. I'm sure it's good. Fuck. Did they really get that far ahead that quickly? They were at, like, 33. Fucking A. At least I can do my bomb move now. Ultra Signal attempt? Thank you? Oh, wait. Actually, I want to leave. How do I cancel? Team Pass just won a times 100 battle. Fuck! You guys need to play worse. El Dante, Calamari, Roxton, Squid. Those fuckers. Oh my god, I have just been queuing into tricolor battles the whole time. I could have been doing Splatfest battle the whole time. What is my problem? I was doing tricolor for a battle for an hour, and I was like, man, I'm getting queued into a lot of tricolor battles. I don't care about them that much. I guess it must be the Splatfest theme. I'm fucking stupid. I've been playing on the same tricolor map for like an hour, dude. That's crazy. I'm not very bright. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of a break. I'm not that bright. Alright, back in the day, it was literally like you queued for Splatfest and that was it. And now I have to do a ×10 battle? Fuck. Oh, shit. I really hope these present guys suck. I really hope I Love Men can carry us through with his beautiful, beloved men, all surrounding him while he plays Splatoon. Hannah Montana once said everybody makes mistakes. Well, shit, I do have a lot of faith in Hannah Montana. I have so much faith in Hannah Montana that I believe that show isn't like a sitcom. I believe that's like a documentary. I believe that everything in Hannah Montana happened for real. I mean, in a weird sense, it kind of was, wasn't it? Like, Hannah Montana was very much like a show that was, like, very vaguely based on the real lives of, like, Billy Ray Cyrus and Miley Cyrus. I don't actually want to be up there. It's scary. Ugh. What are you doing? Hannah Montana was as real as it gets? It kinda was. I didn't like Hannah Montana that much, though. None of the, like, Disney sitcoms really appealed to me that much. I mean, I don't know, I watched, like, Zack and Cody. But it's, like... as, like, fucked up as, like, the Nickelodeon, like, sitcoms were, they had, like, a lot more punch to them. I guess, like, that little bit of, like, edge, like, was more appealing to me as a kid. Even though, like, as an adult, I can be like, yo, what the hell? That was fucked up, a lot of that shit. When I was a kid, I was like, yo, this is fucking awesome. Freddie Benson, like, got his ear pulled. That's cool. They would never do that on Hannah Montana. When did a character on Hannah Montana get their ear pulled? Wanted Spencer to be your dad so bad. I feel like a lot of people did. Think you liked the Disney sitcoms more than the Nickelodeon ones? I definitely didn't. I don't even think I could name any Disney sitcoms aside from, like, Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and, like, Hannah Montana. Like, if you told me, like, to name another Disney sitcom, like, it would take a little bit. You asked me to name, like, a Nickelodeon sitcom, I'm like, oh, it's easy. You got The Amanda Show, you got Drake and Josh, you got iCarly, you got Victorious, you got Henry Danger, you got The Game Shakers, or whatever the fuck. And, like, all of those are, like, bad shows. But that didn't matter when I was a kid. I forgot about Wizards of Waverly Place, which is really funny because Waverly Place is in New York. I literally forgot that show existed. Like, you know what's funny? The next show I was thinking of that was like a Disney show was like Sunny with a Chance. And I like barely watched Sunny with a Chance. Was that the one that also had the spin-off So Random? I think that might be the only reason that I remember that show is because it had a spin-off called So Random. And I was like, when I was a kid, I was so into like the lol random humor. But honestly, it wasn't even that random. iCarly was more random. I feel like iCarly did a better job of like tapping into like the lol so random like sense of humor. Like when Spencer has like the ostrich and he's like, this ostrich thinks I'm a lady. That was, like, so funny to me as a kid. Because it was just, like, inexplicable. It was just like, I don't know why the ostrich would think that about Spencer. Unless the ostrich was like a transphobe who was like transvestigating Spencer. But I wouldn't have thought that as a kid. I only thought of that just now at age 24. Have an iCarly birthday card somewhere. Wait, that's awesome. I want an iCarly themed birthday card. I bet they don't make those anymore though. Cause like, dude, who the fuck watched like the iCarly reboot? I actually feel like nobody in the world actually gave a fuck about the iCarly reboot. Even people who like didn't like weren't paying attention to a lot of the stuff with like Jeanette McCurdy. Like, I still feel like nobody gave a fuck about an iCarly reboot. Nobody was like, yeah, we needed more of this. I think your cousin watched it? Your cousin might be one of only 3 people. I did not watch Sam and Cat. Because you know what it was? I already didn't like Victorious that much. I thought it was fine. But, like, it wasn't as good as iCarly. So, like, when Sam and Cat came out, I was like, oh, so they're just combining, like, iCarly with, like, the most annoying, like, character from Victorious? Because I did not like Cat. I was like, you know, hating on Ariana Grande is, like, a very, like, I guess not mainstream thing to do, but, like, it's, like, an online popular thing to do, is to shit on Ariana Grande. But I was, like, a hater from day one, because I didn't give a fuck about Kat in that show. I thought she was annoying. I was like, dude, she just does, like, oh, I'm, like, the weird, I'm, like, the awkward girl. It might be that, too. It might have just come out, like, too late. Like, when did Sam and Cat, like, first air? I don't know how much Nickelodeon I was watching at that point. I don't know how much TV I was watching at that point. Man, I've been playing like ass this match. I only just got to 500. 2013? That's too late. I was like watching YouTube. I was too busy watching YouTube. I was like watching like obscure YouTube hoops that don't exist anymore. I wasn't watching Nickelodeon. What the fuck did they have on Nickelodeon in 2013 that would have made me go like, oh my god, I gotta tune in? Bro, Jimmy Neutron had been off the air for some time. Like, I don't know, at least with Victorious, it was like early enough where it was like, yeah, I had seen some YouTube, but at that point, like, I didn't have like a consistent way of always watching YouTube because I didn't own my own computer. And, like, the only way I was able to, like, really watch YouTube was, like, on an iPod Touch. Which is how I watched a lot of YouTube for a bit. But it wasn't the like, it wasn't, like, something I would do, like, every second of the day. You're watching Henry Danger? I never watched an episode of Henry Danger in my life. I don't even know what, like, Henry Danger is like at all. I will not defend Victorious, though, because Victorious is a pretty bad show. Superhero shenanigans? Yeah, I don't know if you could have gotten me to care about that. Just to be real. Is that what it was? I didn't even know it was a superhero show. I just thought it was another, like, Nickelodeon sitcom. Had both cable and internet for a good while until your parents realized internet is on phones now and is good, so they said fuck it and switched over. I think we still technically have cable. But I don't know, like, what we even use cable for. Like, I think we still have, like, cable. But nobody uses it. But I guess my, like, I don't know. Maybe my dad uses it to watch, like, sports or whatever. I don't know. Because I don't even see him watching that much. I see him, like, watching YouTube more these days. He's gotten real into, like, retro, like, gaming YouTubers. Not any retro gaming YouTubers that I would have heard of, though. AVGN father. You know what's crazy? I did actually hear, like, part of an AVGN video, like, coming out of his office once. I don't know if he watched the full video. I think he might have been, like, watching it with, like, my mom, and then it was, like, too vulgar, because my mom would definitely not like AVGN. And he turned it off. Because in, like, the first few seconds, he was talking about, like, taking a dump. I don't remember which AVGN video it was. If I remembered exactly what the clip was, I probably would be able to tell you. But I definitely distinctly remember hearing James Rolfe's voice come out of my dad's office once. Yeah, that's Nostalgia Critic. That's Doug Walker and Aaron Hansen. That is not, in fact, James Rolfe in that image. He's not either person there. Yeah, that's also Doug Walker. I just realized we have multiple Doug Walker emotes. He's just, like, funny to make fun of. I'm sorry. It's, like, too easy to make jokes about Doug Walker. Because that's the Angry Video Game Critic. That was when he was doing, like, an episode, like, that was, like, a pseudo crossover with AVGN. He reviewed Bebe's Kids. You didn't know? Nah, I'm sorry. We don't have any James Rolfe emotes because I respect him too much. I have too much respect for James Rolfe, so I'm not just gonna use his face on my stream. Who is AVGN then? It's James Rolfe. He's the angriest gamer you've ever heard. Damn, we keep getting owned. Don't respect it on Boxo, man. Well, that's like different. Unboxo Man is like a friend to me. It's like different if it's friends. If friends request to become emotes, they can. Ah, fuck, another ×10 battle. Dude, we haven't won any Turf War matches yet. Stop raising the stakes. I haven't even finished, like, the fucking well-done steak. Yeah, he also doesn't wear like the suit and tie like Doug Walker does. Is this like the first big map in Splatoon 3? I guess it's not even that big. It just feels big for a Splatoon 3 match. Or map, rather. This is from Splatoon 1. Is it? I don't even remember playing this map. Who the fuck disconnected? We're at a times 10 battle! Bruh! You blew it! Fuck's sake. Man, that shows how long it's been since I played Splatoon 1. I think actually the last time I played Splatoon 1 was when the final Splatfest of that game happened. Dude, I have like a fucked up confession to make. My like coworker like bought this like new Oreos flavor that was supposed to be like mixed with Coca-Cola. And all of my other coworkers were like, they tried it and they were really disgusted by it. I tried it and I thought it tasted good. What does that mean about me? That I like this like Oreo flavor that everybody else says is bad. I mean, I don't like it that much. I would imagine like mixing the flavor of Coca-Cola with like a milk would probably be like heinous. That feels like that'd be like a little bit of a crime. But, like, trying it just, like, raw, that was fine. I didn't mind it. It was good, even. I don't know, I think I just like soda candy more than I like soda. Because I remember this person brought in, like, soda gummies before, and I was like, damn, this kind of actually tastes good. I don't know, it's, like, fucked up. Maybe I don't actually hate soda, but I shouldn't find out, because if there's anything that would make my diet, like, 10 times worse than it already is, it would be if I started becoming a big soda drinker. Like, I'm good. I'm good being on the side of the Hydro homies. Yeah, there was no escaping that. Try to drink less soda, only drinking ginger ale and Pepsi Zero. Well, ginger ale is tasty. To be fair, ginger ale is quite tasty. Nobody could fault you for having a ginger ale. I don't know, I guess it's also one of those things where, like, I already have, like, quite a sweet tooth, but I've been doing much better about my dental hygiene, so I haven't had cavities for a bit. And, like, man, if I just became, like, a big soda drinker, I would probably just fuck that up. Even if I kept up with my, like, dental hygiene, I'd probably goob it. Yeah, I gotta stay true to the Hydro homies. Always gotta stay true to the Hydro homies. Dude, I would never give up on juice. I would never give up on juice. I don't drink juice a crazy amount, but I enjoy it every time. I have never had, like, an apple juice or, like, an orange juice and been like, man, that tasted like shit. No, it's just always good. If I spilled my juice, I would be like that little cat anime girl and be really upset about it. I would be calling for the moderators, too. Do it at the fucking presidential debate, and while the other person is talking about, like, tax policies, I'm, like, fucking screaming, and you can barely hear me from the other mic saying, "Mods, mods, mods, I spilled my juice! Help, 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 help!" We drink a lot of apple juice in one sitting. Apple juice I have to do a little bit in moderation. I don't know, I like apple juice. I don't think I could drink more than, like, a glass of it at a time. Orange juice, I could drink a lot of. You could probably get me to drink a shit ton of orange juice in a short amount of time. Orange juice is kind of a go-to drink, to be honest. I don't know, if I had to choose a favorite drink after water, it might actually be orange juice. Because you know what? It's one of those things where I think about it, too, and I don't have to think about, like, the guilt of it. Like, when I have alcohol, you get a little bit of guilt. You get a little guilty about it. Because it's like, okay, I'm doing this. It's kind of like, if I drink too much, I get, like, fucked up, and then I'll be, like, goofy and weird. But, like, if I drink, like, a bunch of apple juice, I don't have to think about that. I can just drink orange, or not apple juice. If I just drink orange juice, it's literally fine. It's guilt-free, even. You can't get me to feel guilty about drinking a lot of orange juice. But, like, a lot of wine? Yeah. And, like, I guess also the thing is, like, wine is, like, there's so many different types of wine that saying, like, wine is my second favorite drink is, like, saying, like, fucking, like, books is my favorite kind of story. Do you know how many fucking kinds of books there are? What the fuck does that mean? Books is my favorite kind of story? Are you insane? There's some good wines out there, though. It is very true. But I'd still probably go with, like, orange juice second. I would probably put wine third, though. Even if it's still a little bit, like, how do I even categorize that? But I'd probably still put wine third. And then, like, fourth would be, like, coffee. I do enjoy me a good coffee every now and then. When I was on vacation last year, like, every morning I was, like, waking up with a coffee. Because, you know what? It is one of those things where it does, like, it helped me, like, feel stimulated a little bit. You're a big fan of pineapple juice? Doesn't it surprise you that as an Italian, I have a strong affinity for the fruits of the vine? That's true. I mean, it's true. Dude, they had us, like, drinking wine in church when I was, like, 11. You get, like, your confirmation, and then they're like, alright, we're giving you a little something, something. You know, it's not wine, it's Jesus' blood. It's different. I don't like the taste of pineapple. Straight up. I respect it, but I don't actually like the taste of pineapple. I don't think I've ever had anything pineapple flavored where I was like, yo, this whips ass. Every time I've had pineapple flavored stuff, I'm like, man, I just regret this. I regret this decision. The blood of Christ is lowest alcohol content by default. It's still got a little something something though. It's still got a little something something. You know, it's not like they're giving you, like, red water. Well, the stuff with grape juice is that, isn't it? Or not grapefruit. Or not grape juice, but, like, grapefruit. Isn't the thing with grapefruit that it can, like, fuck up, like, a lot of medications? Like, something about, like, grapefruit, like, fucks with, like, a lot of medications. Yeah. I've never had grapefruit in my life, so I can't miss the taste of grapefruit, but I always knew it was, like, something like that. What's the thing with, like, I'm gonna look it up. Grapefruit medication. When grapefruit juice blocks enzymes, it's easier for medication to pass from your gut to your bloodstream. Blood levels will rise higher and faster than normal, and in some cases, the abnormally high levels can be dangerous. That's crazy. Yeah, don't do grapefruit. Don't do grape juice when you're, like, on, like, a bunch of medications. As a child in CCD, you were told that the miracle of transubstantiation only truly happens if someone in the church... If everyone in the church believes in Jesus super hard. So if the communion wafer did not taste like human flesh, it turns out someone at Mass wasn't a big enough Christ lover. Dude, is that why I always thought, like, the wafer tasted like shit? Is that I didn't believe in Jesus hard enough? Because everybody else is like, oh my god, it's like the forbidden snack, dude, the communion wafer. But, like, when that was, like, the big meme, I was like, dude, that thing tastes like shit. Why is this, like, the meme? Tastes like fucking doo-doo. I guess it's because I didn't believe in Christ enough. I gotta get into a room with a bunch of, like, Christ lovers that are so dedicated to him that, like... my mild disinterest is, like, balanced out, and it tastes like human flesh. Because, I don't know, I'm like agnostic. If Jesus Christ existed, and he was, like, actually, like, the prophet, that would be cool. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine with any religion being the real one. I just don't want to choose. I'm just like, how can you make me make that choice? There's so many religions out there, I don't know which one is right. I don't know if any of them are right. What if we're all wrong? What if I die and I go to science heaven and, like, God gives me pronouns? What do I do then? They didn't prepare me for that. You know, you got... It's a matter of being prepared for all situations. But I did, like... You know? I don't know. Go to heaven and Sephiroth is there? Dude, if I go to heaven and Sephiroth is there, that's not heaven, I'm in hell. I'm, like, burning for eternity, dude. I'm going to... If I see Sephiroth, like, we are rotting together. Jesus Christ being the prophet would be a wild turn. Turns out Muslims and Christians are both wrong in equally different ways. As long as he's, like, chill about it, though. If, like, Jesus is chill about it, that's fine. Like, that's the thing. I feel like a lot of religions, like, strike a weird balance where it's like, oh, God is very merciful. Also, if you, like, wear, like, a revealing dress in public, you will, like, die and burn forever. And it's like... I just said, like, I guess my strongest religious belief is that I think that God, if he exists, is probably, like, pretty chill. I think that if you're just, like, a nice person, God will probably be chill with that. Like, yeah, maybe you didn't go to a church as much as you could have. Yeah, maybe you didn't give, like, money to, like, a homeless guy once, even though you had, like, a $5 in your wallet. But, like, if you're, like, mostly, like, chill and nice, and you're, like, generally, like, charitable, I think you would be, like, fine with that. I think that'd be fine. Found out from your Jehovah Witness relative. That's a crazy sentence. Crazy, your Jehovah Witness relatives that they don't do transubstantiation because they are against cannibalism more than they believe in Jesus. That's fucking funny. I'm sorry, that's kind of fucking funny. You are so strongly against cannibalism that taking in the flesh of Christ is too much. It's like, that's fucked up. That's cannibalism. Your hope is that God is a slut and gives you bonus points for your freak? I think that you could probably be, like, a little salacious in life and God won't care. I think that, like, you know, a lot of religions, like, don't believe in, like, whoring out. I feel like a little bit of whoring out is fine. It's like, we already got, like, 8 billion people on Earth. It's not like he's in a rush to get that many more of his own children. I don't know, if I was God, I'd be glad that there's someone, like, slowing it down. I'd be, and, like, that's not me being, like, an overpopulation person. I'm just thinking if I was a higher power, and I had to, like, send all the people who died to, like, heaven, and they would be there forever, like, it would get crowded, man. And I guess you could keep, like, infinitely, like, building it, because you're God and you're, like, an omniscient being. But I don't know, it would get a little overwhelming. I'd be like, yeah, you know what? If they, like, slow down the population a little bit, I'd be fine with that. I don't need them to make, like... I don't need the population to be at, like, 10 billion right now. 8 billion children that'll meet me one day is plenty enough. I already got people dying every day. That's what I would think. I don't know, I think it's also one of those things where I think he's got bigger worries than worrying about if someone's, like, a whore. I think if, like, there are, like, rich people who are, like, richer than ever, and, like, every single religion says that, like, being rich is a sin. That's, like, pretty consistent in, like, every religion, is that being, like, a super rich person who doesn't give to anyone and just takes and takes and takes, that's, like, inherently a bad thing. Which makes it even funnier when some of the billionaires of the world are these, like, super conservative Christian guys, because it's like, he don't like you. Big man up there, he don't like you. Are you kidding me? You're the exact guys that, like, 50% of all the Bible stories are, like, warning about. Are you kidding me? If Jesus showed up in front of you, like, you would look like a dipshit in front of him. One Garfield meme? Like, literally, though. It's like every single religion, the consistent thing is that being rich is like a sin. And it's not literally the act of being rich, but it's like that act of, like, taking and never giving back to the world. What I'm trying to say is that, listen, no matter what God turns out to be out there, Elon Musk is rotting. And I can feel pretty good about that. Oh, fuck, let's go, we're bringing it back a little, The relatives on your dad's side, and he hasn't been disfellowed because he was never baptized, so you've been to multiple Jehovah's Witnesses' weddings because they still hope to save your 50-year-old father's soul? Dude, I saw that! I saw that fucking, like, Elon Musk post, and I was like, you cannot be making me sympathize with Taylor Swift right now. How the fuck do you make me sympathize with Taylor Swift and, like, feel bad for her? Nobody else in the history of the world has ever been able to make me do that. You're the first person. It's crazy. That was pretty good also. We won another times 10. Yeah, there's a lot of crazy Catholics out there. I wouldn't call Catholicism like a cult. I mean, there's definitely like branches of it that are like Mormonism and Jehovah's Witnesses, but like I don't know, like calling like the biggest like organized religions like cults, like Christianity or like Judaism or like fuck, what's like the formal term for like the Muslim religion? It's not, is it just Muslim? But like, if you called any of those a cult, I would just think you're like an edgy, like, Redditor. Islam, yeah. I would just think you're like an edgy Redditor who's like, I'm gonna post this to r/atheism, and yeah, I'm about to get Reddit gold. You're below me. You're literally below me. It's fine to not believe in a religion. I don't believe in a specific religion, but I think, like, guys who, like, make it their entire personality, instead of making their personality, like, generally still being, like, nice people, are, like, cringe. Like, you could be, like, the nicest atheist ever. Because you're not tethered to, like, the moral code of, like, any, like, organized religion, you can make up your own way to be nice, you know? Wild that they never taught you about the schism or Luther or why Catholics stuck with the Pope. I always forget that, like, Catholicism and, like, Protestantism are not, like, basically the same thing. Dude, there's too many, like, different versions of, like, being a Catholic. They need to, like, undo the schism. There's, like, too many versions of Christianity. Like, what the fuck is the difference between, like, Catholicism and, like, Christianity? It's like, I don't know, it's too much. And it's, like, over, like, random bizarre things. Just, like, get back together. Let's get the band back together. That's what I'm saying. Also, no, yeah, I wasn't trying to suggest that, like, those two weren't cults. I was just specifically referring to, like, the big religions. I don't think you can make that same argument for. I think that's just, like, edgy talk. Like, okay, if someone says that about, like, Catholicism or Christianity, I won't get mad about it. Because you know what? They've had it too good for too long. I get it. If you said it about Judaism or Islam, I would think you're just, like, a stupid edgelord. The other one I might give you a little leeway for. I might just be like, alright. I get it. Catholics had rule over the Papal States and they fumbled that bag. It happens. It happens. Dude, they got a huge sale on the Steam Deck LCDs right now. You could get a, like, 512 gigabyte LCD Steam Deck for, like, $336. That's a really good deal. I mean, it's a little worse than the OLED model, but not so much that I would be like, if you don't care about, like, the nicer screen, you shouldn't get it. That's, like, really good. Yeah, no, it's on sale right now. That's pretty good. I mean, I do enjoy my Steam Deck OLED. We did it. We won. Wait, I thought we were joining another match. Wait, I want to see the announcement. Joel, Taco, Morgan! That's me! And King Dog. You're welcome, guys. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for, like, my Steam in review this year, because this is, like, the year that I really started to, like, understand the value of, like, the Steam Deck. This is, like, the year where I'm, like, I understand now. This shit rocks. Also, thank you, V. Thank you. I love doing Epic Gaming. After this match, I should take my meds. Because, again, I got work early tomorrow. I guess I could probably go late. Like, a little late. I'm not working that early. But it's early enough where it's like I need to not go to bed at, like, 2 or 3 a.m. I need to be a little more responsible than that. But dude, Eve, it's, like, so worth it. Steam Deck OLED is fucking awesome. I've played so much shit on my Steam Deck this year. I love portables, dude. Both my Switch and my Steam Deck have been getting a lot of love in this year, and it's like, man, I think the portables are just, like, really good. I've become, like, the portable pervert. That's not the right word, but whatever. Like, I haven't even actually been playing that many games at my desk on my computer. Because it's just like, oh, but I could bring, like... I could just have my Steam Deck in front of me or my Switch in front of me and play on that. That's, like, better to me. I don't know, I guess it's because I really do just use my computer for so much else. Love using the word pervert as a shorthand for super nerd. It might be a little extreme, because I've never owned a PS Vita. I guess I never owned a PSP either. But I have played on a PSP before. I have played on pretty small penis, lol. I did have a Game Gear at one point in my life. Vita isn't worth it unless you like visual novels. It kind of feels like a small screen to be reading a lot of visual novels on, right? Think it's a good size? Maybe. I guess I'm also just used to, like, the newer, like, big portables. A second Nomad could be cool. That seems like a decently cool device. I don't know, I think the thing with, like, the Vita also is that, like, it's like, and this is kind of a problem a little bit with the PSP as well, but it wasn't as pronounced because there was still quite a lot of stuff on the PSP. The Vita makes it so obvious that, like, Sony doesn't really respect the handheld market. And, yeah, you could argue that about a lot of, like, non-Nintendo handhelds, to be fair. But I guess it's more obvious that, like, Sony wasn't putting their all into, like, their handhelds. Which they definitely could have. Sony had the money for it. Nintendo of Australia has announced a new Nintendo Switch OLED bundle with Mario Wonder and 12 months of Switch Online. Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, getting, like, not, like, lower-end Steam Deck models, but, like, the Steam Deck models that are, like, refurbished or have, like, less memory, it's, like, decently, like, cheap for a console. You can get some of them for, like, I mean, right now, you can get, like, the 64GB one, like, cheaper than a Switch. You would have to definitely get a microSD, so it's, like, debatably cheaper than a Switch. But it's also, like, you don't have to pay for games, so it's, like, it's a little bit of a back and forth. You know, it's a little bit of back and forth. If you can get a low gigabyte OLED, you can stick your own memory in there. It's true. It's true. It is decently customizable. I'm not wise enough to customize a Steam Deck like that. I just buy, like, a microSD, but you can do that. That is very true. You can switch around a few of the parts. I don't know, Steam Deck good. It's a good handheld. Wonder if getting a year of NSO will carry over to Switch 2. I think it kind of has to, otherwise, like, someone will break into, like, Doug Bowser's house. And he'll be upset about it. Did it on someone's PS5 3 days ago. Or the PS5, though. Fucking PS5. Man, it really was, like, it's been a tumultuous few weeks for the PS5. It feels like everybody was goofing on Concord. And then immediately, like, Astrobot comes out, and everybody's like, wait, this is one of the best video games ever. They just made one of the best video games ever that reminds you that Sony used to make good games. And then, like, 3 days later, they announced the PS5 Pro, and everybody was like, what are they doing? I feel like even people I know who are, like, super, super invested in, like, the PlayStation brand was like, why the fuck would I get a PS5 Pro? This looks like shit. $700, dude. The PS5 might have Mr. Mosquito, but the PS1 also has Mr. Mosquito. And the PS1 is way better than the PS5. If you're, like, really invested in, like, the Mr. Mosquito economy, you just get the old one for cheap. I guess maybe not cheap. Oh, wait, it's a PS2 game. Sorry. Sorry. I forgot that. I don't remember enough about Mr. Mosquito. PS1 does have Mort the Chicken, though. Dude, the PS2 is definitely way better than a PS5. And you can get that shit for, like, cheap. I'm gonna literally look up, like, PlayStation 2 on eBay right now. Dude, a lot of these are, like, less than $100. And you can play Mr. Mosquito on it? Come on. You can get 2 special memory cards that let you play most PS2 games without a disc. Oh, shit. Oh, you gotta get it for, Ratchet and Clank. Pussy out. Adventure. Old, like, Ratchet and Clank games used to, like, be named, like, Ratchet and Clank horny-ass boner pants. And, like, new Ratchet and Clank games are called, like, Ratchet and Clank, I just pooped and got up. Is it possible to mod games on Steam Deck? Yeah, it is! I've done, like, Sonic Adventure mods on Steam Deck. Any games that have, like, workshop mods kind of work out of the box, mostly. Amazing joke. I got a feeling the crowd's going mild on that one. I got a feeling that might have been sarcasm. But yeah, some games with non-workshop, it kind of depends on how they do mods. Like, I was able to get the Sonic Adventure mods working. It was a little more work, though. And I think it kind of depends on, like, how the mod launchers work. I don't think all of them are gonna work out of the box, no. Because it is, like, the thing about Steam Deck is that it is Linux. And, I mean, you can install Windows on it if that's a deal breaker, so it's not a huge problem. But it is something to consider. If you, like, install Windows on it, it might work better with, like, a lot of mod launchers. What the fuck is this map? I don't think I've ever seen this map in my life. Again, this is another map where it's like, this is too big to be a Splatoon 3 map. Until you get to the midpoint and realize most of the map was other shit. This is like the first big Splatoon 3 map. The Steam Deck in general is like, if you go into the Steam Deck expecting everything to work 100% out of the box, you're gonna be a little disappointed. I think, like, it can run a lot of games, and, like, if you work towards it, you could get, like, mods and stuff working on certain games. But if you expect to get 100% everything in your Steam library that would just work on Windows working on Steam Deck, it's gonna be a little disappointing. It's a little bit of give and take. Did we own them, or am I just, like, better than my teammates at this video game? Ah! That was so close, too. Oh, I know this one like the back of my hands. The skate park, I feel like I was born and raised here. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with how like installing Windows on Steam Deck works, but it might literally be fine and good even. I don't know, I haven't bothered because, like, the amount of stuff I can do with my Steam Deck already is, like, pretty nice. And, like, I guess I don't need, like, specifically, like, a handheld laptop that does, like, PC gaming stuff, because I have a gaming PC already. So I'm just, like, I would just like a handheld, because I like handhelds. First handheld that lets me play Pokemon Emerald Slide. That counts for something. Dude, it kind of looks like we're getting owned. But I'm just like, I'm going in the circle, I'm going in the loop, and I feel fine. The rest of my team might be getting owned, but I'm literally doing good. Kind of incredible that all this match I haven't died, and we're still probably going to lose. Because me not dying is not enough for my greedy, greedy team. It simply will not be enough. That wasn't enough. Do you know how fucking hard I worked for that victory? This is crazy. #1 splatter, #1 turf inker, #1 enemy base inker. Literally died 0 times, killed 9 people, and we still lost. This is fucked up. This is a fucked up world we live in. I can put on the best show ever, ink so much turf, never die, kill 9 people, and it doesn't even matter. And no, that's true. I'm the #1 motherfucker on Twitch.tv. It's fucked up that these things can happen to someone like me. Now this map, I'm not gonna have a repeat performance of that. And it's not because we're going to win, it's because I'm not going to never die. I will in fact die. And that's okay. Oh my god, stop following me, dude! Leave me alone! Dude, you know what this, like, fucking, like, texture on the ink reminds me of? It's, like, not Fruit by the Foot, but it's like a Fruit by the Foot, like, adjacent, like, candy. Where it comes in, like, the big strip. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's, like, kind of Fruit by the Foot, but it's not called Fruit by the Foot. Fruit roll-ups! Fruit roll-ups, yeah. That's what this texture reminds me of. It feels like like I'm looking at a fruit roll-up. Giving you cravings? I'm kind of giving myself cravings a little bit. But unfortunately, I don't have fruit roll-ups. So sorry, everybody. Okay, gotta go. Gotta go. Hey! Hey! Bitch! Get over! Dude! Oh my god, that took me a fucking eternity to catch up with that dude. He just, like, inked half our turf in the time that took. That's true. That is true. Roll-up is definitely the worst of the 3. Dude, Fruit Gushers are goated. Does anybody agree with this? I think Fruit Gushers are like a S-tier candy. I've heard people are like disgusted by Fruit Gushers and I just don't understand them. I'm like, that's like the best one. It might be like the greatest of all time. It's candy, but you get a little juice with it. Are you kidding me? Do you hate, like, puppy dogs and, like, kitty cats as well? Did you punt a dog, like a little puppy, like a football? Bitch? Come on. Feel like you would agree if you were 13 years younger, the concept of gusher juice at age 28 kind of icks you? Dude, if I was 13 years younger, I wouldn't even know what a fruit gusher was. That's not true. But I would, like, it took me a while before I actually had a fruit gusher, and once I had it, I was hooked. I was like, you got me. Hook, line, and sinker. Candy with a little juice in it? I'm on that shit. I'm on that shit. Is it just me also, or has it felt like we've been fighting a lot of Team Present? Why the fuck does this happen every Splatfest where it feels like for like hours at a time I'm only fighting one team? Was the last time we saw Team Past like literally during Tricolor? No one owned the Wii U. Well, that's obvious. That's like saying everybody's had water. Yeah, duh. Everybody's had water, no one owned a Wii U. Those are facts of life. I actually did, like, I was talking about, because I already showed I bought Paper Mario Color Splash. And, like, I was talking about, like, how, like, Jen asked me how that game sold, and I looked it up, and it was, like, 800,000 copies, and I was like, that's actually way more than I thought Paper Mario Color Splash would get. Because not only was it a Wii U game, it was a Wii U game to a sequel that people think sucks. And it was a Wii U game released in 2016, which is like, that's fucking dire, man. 2016 Wii U is like, dude, what the fuck even came out aside from Color Splash? All the fucking Nintendo guys were just waiting for the next console to come out because the Wii U was like fucking depressing. It was, like, upsetting to be a part of. Being a Wii U guy in, like, 2016 was like being Jesus Christ on the cross. But nowadays, being a Wii U guy means you're, like, the most annoying guy on Twitter. It just means you're, like, a contrarian now. I don't know, I think Splatoon 2 resonates with me more than Splatoon 1. Even though I have, like, a little bit of, like, nostalgic love for Splatoon 1, it's like, I don't know, Splatoon 2 already gets an edge just for having Octo Expansion. Octo Expansion is, like, one of the coolest things, like, Nintendo's ever done. Genuinely. That shit's awesome. It's, like, one of the few DLCs that I paid for and didn't feel bad about. Yeah, we're a little bit of champions over here. We're a little bit of champions over here. I gotta say, also, Splatoon 2 had the best OST out of the 3. There's so many good Splatoon 2 songs. Although, actually, I think out of all the idols, I think I've actually liked the deep cut songs the most. I don't know, maybe I haven't thought about, like, the deep cut single player songs enough, because I don't really spend that much time thinking of, like, Splatoon 3 single player. But, like, I don't know, when I think of, like, a lot of, these have been my favorite Splatfest songs. You could make me listen to Big Betrayal every day of my life, and I would probably still be like, wait, this song's fucking awesome. This song rules. Dude, this skate park is too easy to navigate. This is the easiest map in the game for me to understand. I must have spent 1,000,000 times in this map. Uh-oh. We learned a lot of times 10... Is this not like the 4th times 10 battle tonight? Do like times 100 or times 333 battles exist anymore? Did they remove them from the game? Or did they just remove them from my game? Because they don't think I have the stuff. They don't think I have what it takes. And it's really, it's like, honestly, it's more embarrassing for them than it is embarrassing for me. Because I had the one game where I went 9-0. I did pretty good. Alright, you don't see KDs like that in Splatoon every day. You don't even see it every week, even. Get on. Dude, I get so invested in Splatoon games. I feel like a true gamer. I feel like Ninja playing Fortnite. Except I'm just playing like Turf War. Like a professional. But I'm a professional because I'm playing it in pro mode. I know everybody's made the joke already, but it is funny that to denote, like, consoles being more powerful, they call them pro. Like, fucking, I don't even think professional gamers go out of their way for that shit. You think a professional gamer who plays Fortnite, like, competitively and makes their living off of it is gonna be like, oh, fuck. I'm a professional, I have to get that one. That's what I do, it's my living. No, they're gonna play it on, like, anything else! They're not gonna give a fuck. Team President won a 100 times battle. Meanwhile, I'm fucking like, my team's like crapping their pants. They're fucking shitting. I'm like the people's champion when it comes to Splatoon. You know, I'm not actually a champion in any way. I don't have any ranked experience. But when Morgan BRB shows up with the Splatoon, everybody gets really happy about it. Everybody starts saying, like, that's the GOAT. Even though I have no experience, really. I have, like, experience playing the game, but not doing it on any professional level. I don't know, like a Morgan victory, whenever I win a game, it's like a victory for all of us. Even if we're on different Splatfest teams, it's like a vote for Morgan is a vote for everyone. We can finally hold more fizz bangs. That's what I've been waiting to hear my whole life. Holy shit. Genuinely, this has to be like the biggest throwaway mechanic of this entire game. Who the fuck cares about fizz bangs? Be honest with me. Have you ever been playing Splatoon 3 or watched someone play Splatoon 3 and be like, damn, it just wouldn't be the same without the fizz bangs? I literally don't even think about them ever. I forget, like, 99% of the time that I even have them equipped. Nope. Due to the way that I understand the skate park, I have successfully escaped from the Kraken. Sorry, I'm typing stuff to Jen. Appreciate Morgan playing this in the middle of writing their dissertation. Dude, I probably was streaming in the middle of, like, doing college work. At least once. Like, I was in college from, like, 2018 to 2022. There was, like, a very large portion of time where I would have been streaming, and I probably could have been getting assignments done at the same time. Dude, there was one assignment I used, not streaming, but, like, very early on, I, like, adapted one of my, like, class essays into, like, a video essay, and I literally just used gameplay footage that I had on my computer from doing, like, Let's Plays. Like... like, that's probably as close as it gets to me, like, actually doing an assignment while doing fucking bullshit streaming online. I could say the craziest thing I've done while streaming, but it would probably, like, I don't know. I'm taking that one to the grave with me. I think. And if anybody figures out what it is, that's alright. I won't, I'll just deny it anyways. No, I didn't pull a DSP. Well, no, I would have gotten turbo banned from Twitch if I did a DSP, because a DSP requires me to be on camera, like, jerking off. He lost Twitch partner for that. I don't know if he ever got it back. He seems to just still do, like, internet stuff. But I don't think he's a Twitch partner still. I think they still took that shit away from him because he, like, fucking jacked off on stream. I don't know, it was kind of crazy. I remember there was, like, a poll going around on Tumblr that was, like, something like, who's more embarrassing, like, DSP, like, jerking off, or, like, Travis McElroy Among Us. And it's like, people were voting for Travis McElroy Among Us, and I was like, you people are fucking crazy. Fucking, you guys don't even know that part of the reason why, like, DSP jacking off was such a big deal is that DSP's entire, like, internet career is having Travis McElroy Among Us moments. Like, listen, I'm not even saying that that moment is not embarrassing for Travis McElroy. There's a reason that people still talk about it, but it's like, dude, fucking people make entire videos. They make entire, like, basically, like, internet careers off of, like, editing, like, DSP's, like, Let's Play videos and calling them shit like, this is how you don't play so-and-so video game. His entire life is a Travis McElroy Among Us moment. That's his whole shtick. Like, that's a part of the reason why the jerking off thing is so embarrassing. Because it's, like, already, like, a really embarrassing guy. And I guess you could try to argue the same thing about, like, the Travis Among Us thing. Like, oh, well, Travis McElroy is, like, an embarrassing guy, too. He's not DSP level. I don't subscribe to, like, anybody who tries to tell me that DSP is less embarrassing than Travis McElroy. I think you're just, like, a little crazy, and, like, you're a little too logged in. And I guess you have to be a little logged in to know who DSP is, so maybe that's not actually the angle to go by. But it's just like, dude, that's fucking DSP. Who's Travis McElroy? Do you not know about, like, the McElroys at all? Like Griffin and Justin and, like, Clint? They did My Brother and Me. They did, The Adventure Zone. That's crazy. You don't know who the McElroys are? They were like the hottest shit back in, like, 2016. 2017. Even. That's kind of wild to me. Never heard of them or the thing they did. That's wild. That's actually wild to me. But you know what? Fair enough. You're probably living a better life than I am. Not knowing about I don't know. It's not that the McElroys are that embarrassing. I don't know, like, people dunk on them a lot. I think they're, like, fine. I don't think their presence makes anyone's life much better or much worse either. I'm glad I could be educational, you know? I pride myself in my educational streaming content. I just threw up in my mouth a little. Unrelated to anything I just said, though. I don't know, the biggest crime of, like, the McElroy brothers is that they're kind of, like, corny liberals. But they're funny sometimes. Most of the things I talk about from 2016, you don't know about. Did you hear about Dat Boy? That was a pretty funny meme in 2016. You know, everybody was posting the frog on the unicycle, and they were like, "Oh, here come Dat Boy," and it was like funny because it was like a frog on a unicycle. Did say most? Ah, shit. It would have been really funny if that was the way you were introduced to fucking Dat Boy. Dude, what the fuck? Why does the Sonic X Shadow Generations, like, art, like, go crazy? Can I just, like, pull this up on screen real quick? I've been seeing this, like, key art go around, and I'm like, this shit looks fucking awesome. This looks like the... What the fuck? This is like... Oh, fuck. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? It's, like, too big. It's too big. Fuck. Dude, this shit looks awesome. Like, what the fuck? They went crazy on this. They went fucking crazy on this. It's like, it makes you, it's like, it's almost like false advertising. Because it makes you think that Sonic Generations story is gonna be, like, way cooler than it actually is. I'm sure, like, on the Shadow end, the story will be, like, kinda cool. But, like, Sonic Generations story is, like, pretty, like, just, like... They just needed, like, an excuse to bring you level to level, pretty much. And, like, have the characters, like, interact. It's, like, pretty... Like, it's pretty bare. I'm also excited to replay a game from 12 years ago. Because you know what? That game is Sonic Generations, and that game kicks ass. That game's really good. I mean, it's got a new, like, side story with it. Hell yeah. And, like, honestly, the most exciting thing is that it looks like it's actually a good port. Which Sega is not known for doing with Sonic. There have been a lot of bad Sonic ports that, like, them releasing a good one is like, whoa, holy shit, this is, like, incredible. Dude, they can't even do a port of, like, Sonic 1, 2, and 3 without, like, some people being like, man, this is, like, not a great port. They fuck up Sonic 1. That's, like, the easiest game to ever re-release. They do it all the time. But, like, Sonic X Shadow Generations, it looks like a really good port. I also hope it runs pretty good on Switch. That would be a fun Switch game to have. Steam Deck is like, it would be cool on that also. Maybe the updated version would run better on Steam Deck, because, man, for some reason, Generations on Steam Deck runs, like, a little weird. It's not unplayable. But there's definitely, like, noticeable frame drops in areas of the game that's like, this should not be dropping on a device this powerful. Like, I don't know, when I see, like, Crisis City in Generations on Steam Deck and it's, like, dropping frames, I'm like, this is not a graphically intensive enough place that I think this device should be dropping frames. But again, it's not unplayable by any means. It's just, I don't know, older versions of Sonic Generations had frame drops too. So that's not the biggest deal in the world. Xbox 360 had, like, frame drops. They had pretty bad frame drops, even. I played Xbox 360 version of Generations, like, last year, and I was, like, surprised by how much that shit could chug. It's a little bit of a chugger. Damn. We should win, though. If my team just, like, holds the ground, like, we win. Yeah, that was an easy dub. Let's go. It is getting to be a little late. It's almost 11 o'clock. Normally I wouldn't end a stream that early, but I gotta be into work at like 10 tomorrow. So I should stop streaming soon. We'll do one more match. And more matches if we don't win. But if we win one more match, that's it. But it is like I gotta be into work a little early, so I need to not keep myself up for too long. Like, after this stream, even if I don't fall asleep immediately, I'm gonna just go lay down and wait until the sleepiness kicks in. Play some Grapple Bot. Also, no problem, V. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. This is my territory. I understand the skate park. I really think this has to be, like, the Splatoon 3 map I've played the most, is this fucking skate park. I don't even remember if it's an original Splatoon 3 map or if it's in any of the other games. It's just, like, when I'm playing this game, I feel like I'm always on this fucking map. It was Splatoon 2? Okay. That's really funny because this feels like the quintessential Splatoon 3 map just based on how many fucking times I play this game and I'm on it. I just fucked up that crab tank. I gotta be honest, I'm feeling great. If we lose this battle after I just did that, like, literally, I need, like, my team to, like, have to, like, go through, like, an online training to, like, get better at video games. Because I kind of went crazy there. I didn't give a fuck about that stupid-ass crab tank. His goofy doo-doo ass means nothing to me. Nope. Oh, fuck. You had the soda boost. Splat ass? Dude, you can't say that. Inappropriate. Mods, ban this guy. You can't say fuck or ass in Splatoon. There's little Timmies watching. I can say it on my Twitch.tv because little Timmies aren't allowed to watch. But in Splatoon, you're not allowed to say ass. Maybe you are. Can you say ass in an E10 game? They said ass in Shrek. Shrek isn't a video game, but they said ass in that. Yeah, get out of here, splat ass. You can't be saying that stuff. I think we might be cooked. I think we might be cooked. Middle looked really bad. Yeah. I think we're cooked. Never mind, we fucking won. We're the greatest to ever do it. And I'm the overall splatter, baby. Why does it say #1 enemy splatter on top of being the #1 splatter? Those are the same thing. Oh, I guess overall splatter is, like, out of everyone in the game, not just on my team, actually, now that I think about it. No, I can live with that. You know what? I can live with that. Dude, we lost a player, and we still won! Are you kidding me? It's not getting any better than that. We really do gotta end it there. Quite literally, winning the match while, like, we have a disconnect is crazy. It is a good time to take pictures. Oh, who won ×10? Dude! That's my friend! That's my friend Devi from Hydra. Dude. Let's go. Alright. I guess I'll leave some closing thoughts about Splatoon 3 since this could be the last time I ever stream it. I mean, if I get bored one day, I might just put it on. But this is, like, the last time that it's really gonna be, like, relevant. It's a weird feeling. It's a weird feeling. I mean, I said it before, earlier in the stream, Splatoon 3 definitely feels like a little bit of, like, a filler game. It definitely feels like, I don't know, they did not put their all into it. And it's not even because it's, like, another, like, derivative game in a row. Like, that's whatever. I play Pokemon, but it's just one of those things where, like, it just doesn't feel fully realized in the same way that Splatoon 2 did. There are things about it that are better than Splatoon 2, but then some of the, like, extra little touches feel worse, I think. It's not a bad game by any means. I would probably even say I am kind of leaving Splatoon 3 thinking it's fun. It's weird, though. For some reason, it's a game that feels like it has less maps than 2. Even though that's probably not true at this point, it's a game that feels like it has less maps than Splatoon 2, because I always seem to fucking play it when they have the same few maps running. The amount of times I've been in that fucking skate park is disgusting. That's why I was able to maneuver like that. I can't do that in any other fucking stage because I haven't played those stages to exhaustion like that. It's a weird game. It's a disappointing game for a lot of people. And when I first played it, it was more disappointing. But now that I'm like, you know, it's at the end of its life, I got like a good 100 plus hours in it. It's a good game. It's another good game. I kind of do hope they go bigger and better for Splatoon 4. You know, whenever that drops on Switch 2, maybe that'll be another Year 1 game. Maybe the theory of this being filler was, like, completely right. They had, like, the B team on it, and now, like, the A team has been working on Splatoon 4 this whole time. Who knows? It's a weird game. It is a very weird game. And it almost feels like a game that would not exist if it were not for the success of, like, the Switch. If it wasn't for the fact that the Switch has been this, like, huge, like, sales juggernaut this whole time, to the point where it's still selling, like, tens of millions of units. Well, not tens of millions, but, like, 10 million plus units every year. And, like, I don't think Splatoon 3 would exist. They probably would have saved a lot of those resources for the Switch 2. And the Switch 2 might have been, like, an earlier release. But it's weird. It's weird. I guess it's also one of those things where, like, a lot of those guys finished with Animal Crossing, and what the fuck else were they gonna do? They do Splatoon and Animal Crossing. That's it. I like it, though. It's a good game. It's a game that a lot of people have complicated feelings about, and understandably so, but it's a good game. It's a good game. And you know what? I do look forward to whenever we get a Splatoon 4. Because I have to imagine that'll be, like, the big improvement. I have a feeling that's where it's all gonna come together. Well, that's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you have a good night and take care. I will be back tomorrow. We will be doing the Draft League Week 8 stream. And then Saturday, we will be doing TTT. And then Sunday is Codename Stream. I hope you're all ready to join the team. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.